My name is Jana Mills. I'm review counsel at Queen's Legal Aid. So I'm supervising the work of about 90 students. Many of them are volunteers who want to help out with social justice issues. Some are in a course on clinical litigation, and as a supervisor, review counsel, I find that the clinic resource office is pretty much a lifeline for me. I've also worked in the community legal clinic system and for 8 years, and it serves the same function there. When I first came out of law school, where my research was largely oriented around reporter series, I knew where to go to look up the cases and determine how the facts would be dealt with under the law. I felt lost when I first started out at the community legal clinic because there was no reporter series, and so once I got on to the clinic resource office, it quickly became and served for many years for me as just a teacher, and it also allowed me to, I would do my homework, do my research, take the matter as far as I thought that I had a satisfactory conclusion. Sometimes I would be a little concerned about the systemic impact an argument might have, or sometimes I'd just get stuck and there'd be a gap in the legal argument, so I could call or send off the material to the CRO and use them as a sounding board. Because of the very specialized area that poverty law represents, I felt quite uncomfortable initially. I hadn't worked with a clinic system until that point. I'd been involved with the correctional law project, but not a SLASS when I was in law school. So, and I just learned tremendously through either I could pick up the phone and call one of the staff lawyers at the CRO, just run an idea by him or her, and the staff lawyer has also helped me immensely with writing a factum on one occasion on an appeal to the divisional court, and actually 2 appeals to the divisional court. So I learned a lot as a lawyer also, because the CRO is so, like, its tentacles are out in the community in so many areas that even recently we had a matter involving a tax issue with Revenue Canada, and although the CRO does not practice in that area, they knew who to refer me to, and that was the federal court project. And it ended up that through that connection we partnered with a law firm in Toronto and ended up doing an application for judicial review successfully. The matter settled, and so that is one aspect of my work with the CRO. The other, on a day-to-day basis as review counsel, I generally go on to the CRO website first thing in the morning, and as students come in, first of all, we have an intake process. So when a matter comes onto my desk to decide whether we can open a file or not, generally that's the first, I'm on the website, the CRO website at that point, to just give the students some guidance, and there may be an issue I need to know before I decide whether to open a file or not. So I use the CRO extensively. As I say, it's a lifeline for me in my work. We have to work very quickly, so I need the answers very quickly. The students can't just sit around and wait for me. I need to access information. They need to then go and, with that guidance, do their research And sometimes I will show them around the website and how to use it. And we also have the benefit of the CRO coming to train our summer students, the group leaders, who will then be responsible for training 10 members in their group on various issues, including the use of the CRO. So the next time I would pull up the website would likely be when I receive a memo, because the student's done the research and I'm responsible for the work, so of course I need to check it. And so I will, as I'm reading, if I find something that strikes me as, I'm not sure about that, I go to the CRO, and then I feel comfortable either correcting or adding some information or suggesting other options from what I've been able to gather. Or I just feel comfortable. I trust the CRO because they know what they're doing. I know that over the years that I've been working with them. So I don't have any, I know that what I find is good research.